Being in any kind of relationship with a narcissist, whether romantic, familial, professional, or platonic, often feels like you're slowly sinking into quicksand. At first, it might seem like a rough patch, a personality quirk, or just a difficult phase. But over time, the emotional landscape changes. Patterns emerge. The charm fades. And what you're left with is a cycle of confusion, self-doubt, and emotional exhaustion. Narcissists are skilled at presenting a polished exterior. They can be charismatic, charming, even magnetic at the beginning. That's part of the trap. They know how to say the right things, make you feel special, and mirror your desires. It's a performance designed to pull you in, to lower your defenses, and to make you emotionally invested. Once they feel you're hooked, the real dynamics begin to surface. Over time, you begin to notice the manipulation. The goalposts move constantly. One day you're praised, the next you're criticized for the very same thing. You're expected to meet their ever-changing standards while they take no responsibility for their own behavior. They deflect blame, rewrite history, and twist your words until you begin to question your own memory. This is gaslighting, a signature tactic. It destabilizes your sense of reality and makes you more dependent on their version of the truth. No matter how much you give, it's never enough. And when you try to set boundaries, you're met with rage, guilt-tripping, or threats of abandonment. The longer you stay, the more the narcissist erodes your self-esteem. They feed off control and chaos. Stability, mutual respect, and growth are threats to their power. So instead, they create drama, stir confusion, and isolate you emotionally from support systems. Any progress you try to make, personally, emotionally, professionally, they either dismiss, sabotage, or claim credit for. What makes things worse over time is that narcissists don't improve. They don't self-reflect. They don't take accountability. In fact, any suggestion that they might need to change is often seen as a personal attack. Unlike other people who might grow through conflict, therapy, or honest conversation, narcissists usually double down. The more you try to resolve issues, the more they weaponize your vulnerability against you. You'll notice patterns repeating themselves with increasing intensity, not because you're failing, but because their strategy is working for them. The damage isn't just emotional, it's psychological and even physical. Chronic stress, anxiety, depression, and self-doubt become part of your daily reality. And because narcissists can be so convincing to the outside world, you may struggle to find validation or support. You may even begin to wonder if you're the problem. The truth is this: narcissists don't love, they use. And the longer you stay, the more your sense of self gets chipped away. That's why things only get worse. Because you're not dealing with someone who wants resolution, but dealing with someone who wants control. And until you recognize that, you'll keep trying to fix something that was designed to stay broken. Understanding this pattern isn't about blaming yourself. It's about breaking free. Once you see the cycle clearly, you can begin to reclaim your power, rebuild your identity, and protect your peace. Because with a narcissist, it doesn't get better. It only gets harder to leave.